Hi, this is day 2 on working on the head section here. This morning I looked at this here and there was something that just bugged me about it and I couldn't tell what it was. And after looking at several images, I realized that the jaw area here needs to come out further. It's too sunken in. And that's the problem you have when you look at 2D images. It's hard to figure out exactly the correct proportions. So I'm going to build up the jaw right now. There. I find myself looking at multiple images and sometimes I'm not sure what image to follow. So if there's a certain feature I like about a certain image, I'll go ahead and utilize it and introduce it to the sculpt here. Okay, I'm going to work on this area under the trunk here. And before I get under there, I'm going to go ahead and make some lines for myself here. I notice that certain elephants have much longer trunks than others. And so looking at one image where it was a big bull, that he had his trunk touching the ground. In fact, it was past the ground. It was just basically just scraping it, and it was still able to curl the tips of it. As with others, I noticed they don't quite go all the way to the bottom. And I did check to see if they had their head down or up, but for the most part, the conformation was regular stance. So I don't know it doesn't really matter what's more desirable. Whatever it is, it works for the animal. once I kind of get the desired proportions and size of the trunk here, I would go ahead and introduce the folds, the wrinkles, whatever you want to call them. I was watching some videos on I believe it was in India, an elephant sculptor. He was making some beautiful sculptures out of teak wood. He would go back and paint them, and they were extremely realistic. My goal with this one is to make it as realistic as possible. And now I'm going to come in with this tool here. This profile tool. I want to make sure that the top sections are somewhat symmetrical. Here, then I'm going to flip it. That's pretty good. Let's work on the bottom now. Yeah, I can see where I need to move quite a bit here. I'm scribing a line right at center so I know exactly my boundaries. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this tool here. And whatever I get there, I want to emulate over here. Already I could tell I have too much located over here, so I gotta cut from there. Let's do another mark here. I almost had like a scribe line, some kind of indentation. In fact, I got a tool that'll do that for me. And this one here is I'm going to just dwell on this here if I need to build this up more. I guess later on what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip the elephant upside down so I can get a better angle under the trunk. And I'm just kind of working on the lip right now, the bottom jaw. Later I'll go ahead and open it up to give it the open mouth. For right now I just want this to actually make sense underneath. On the Asian elephant, the tip of the trunk here, I guess they call it a, what do they call it? Not a toe. And this part here, whatever it's called, this larger part here, the African elephant has two, bottom and top. What do you call them? Lips? Let me see one sec. What are they calling them? A lobe. It's referring to it as a lobe. The Asian elephants have one lobe on the flesh on the trunk, tip of trunk, and the Africans will have two. Out of curiosity, how far does this stretch? That's about right away at the ground if it was. Let me verify that. Okay. Right here. If I were to release it, it would just barely touch the ground. Based on this point here, yeah, it's right at the tip, shy of hitting the ground. So what I could do is, actually I could extend this here if I wanted to. Let's do that. I want it a little longer. I create the nostrils with this here. Just poke holes in for now. Now I'm going to come back with this here and try to line up the eye correctly. That's what I show. I'm going to show you how I insert the eye now. This area here where I have the pin, that's where the eye is going to go. These particular beads have a hole right through them, so it kind of tells me exactly where I need to place them. What I'm going to do to get the eye correctly symmetrical, I'm going to use these calipers and take measurements, make this my point here, and I'll pivot off that. So let me just first take a measurement here. It's a compass as well. It goes right on. The other tool I'm going to use is, it's a different one. Where did she go? Here we go. It's a different caliper. This one I'm going to take a different measurement. I want to make sure the distance is correct. I got the opening. From this point to the eyeball here. And I want to make sure I line up the same way over here. And we're pretty much dead on. I'm off about 1/8. So let me adjust the eye.